Grove, I say, Shady Grove, my little love, don't wait till the judgment day. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going back to Harlan.
Now the first night when I come home, drunk as I could be, I spied a horse standing in the stable where my horse ought to be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain this thing to me. How come that horse is standing in the stable where my horse ought to be? Oh, you blind fool, you drunk fool, won't you never see? It's only an old milk cow your grandma sent to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, and to saddle upon a milk cow I've never seen before. Now the second night when I came home, drunk as I could be, I spied a coat hanging on a rack where my coat ought to be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain this thing to me. How come that coat's hanging on a rack where my coat ought to be? Oh, you blind fool, you drunk fool, won't you never see? It's only an old bed quilt your grandma gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, and pockets upon a bed quilt I don't believe I've ever seen before. Now the third night when I come home, drunk as I could be, I spied a hat hanging on a rack where my hat's supposed to be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain this thing to me. How come that hat's hanging on a rack where my hat's supposed to be? Oh, you blind fool, you drunk fool, won't you never see? It's only an old chamber pot your grandma gave to me. Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, and a John B. Stetson chamber pot I have never seen before. Have y'all ever seen one? I never have. Now the fourth night when I came home, drunk as I could be, I spied some pants hanging on the chair where my pants ought to been, by golly. I said, come here, little wifey, explain this thing to me. How come those pants is hanging on that chair where my pants supposed to be? Oh, you blind fool, you drunk fool, won't you never see? It's only an old dishcloth your grandma gave to me. Dishcloth, huh? Well, I've traveled this wide world over 10,000 miles or more, and the necessity of a zipper on a dish rag I have never seen before. Now the fifth night when I came home, drunk as I could be, I spied a head laying on the pillow where my head ought to be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain this thing to me. How come that head's laying on the pillow where my head's supposed to be? Oh, you blind fool, you drunk fool, won't you never see? It's only an old cabbage head your grandma sent to me.
Hello. Okay, could I have everybody's attention for just a real quick second? I just have a real quick announcement for our instructors. Ginger Joseph, Trish Wildman, Kirsten Hobbs, and Martha Spencer. You need to meet Mike by the elevator immediately. We need some information from you. So Ginger, Trish, Kirsten, and Martha, if you could head to the elevator and meet Mike Gilley right now, please. Everybody else, continue eating. Have fun.
This is the Ballad of Jackarow, and it's about a woman who travels over the ocean to look for her long-lost boyfriend. So this is Jackarow. There was a rich old merchant in London, he did dwell. He had one only daughter, the truth to you I'll tell. Oh, the truth to you I'll tell. She had sweethearts aplenty that courted both day and night, till all on Jackie Fraser she placed her heart's delight. Oh, she placed her heart's delight. Her parents saw him coming, they flew in an angry way. They gave him 40 shillings to bear him far away. Oh, to bear him far away. He sailed out over the ocean, out over the deep blue sea. Till safe lie he got landed in the wars of Germany. Oh, in the wars of Germany. She went up to the tailor's shop, dressed in men's suit of gray. She's hired out a captain to bear her far away. Oh, to bear her far away. He said, your waist is slender, your hands are white and small, your cheeks too red and rosy, face the cannonball. To face the cannonball. It's true, my waist is slender, my hands are white and small, but it would not change my countenance, see 10,000 fall. Oh, to see 10,000 fall. Kind sir, your name I'd like to know before on board you go. She smiled all in her countenance, they call me Jackarow. Oh, they call me Jackarow. She sailed out over the ocean, out over the deep blue sea, till safe lie she got landed in the wars of Germany. Oh, in the wars of Germany. She went up to the battlefield, she viewed it up and down. All among the dead and wounded, her darling boy she found. Oh, her darling boy she found. She picked him up all in her arms and carried him through the town. She's hired a physician to cure up all his wounds. Oh, to cure up all his wounds. And now they're happily married, in London they do dwell. This story to their children they oftentimes do tell. Oh, they oftentimes do tell. Now they're happily married, so well they did agree. And now they're happily married, so why not you and me? Oh, so why not you and me? Thank you. I'm going to do one that my grandmother used to sing, and this is always one of my favorites that she did. She called it Blue-Eyed Boy. Come back and see me once more. 15 cents is all the money I've got. Honey, don't you want some change? All I want is a 44 gun to blow out a sorry man's brain. I wish to the Lord that I'd never been born, died when I was young. Before I seen them pretty blue eyes, or heard that lying tongue. Never believe what another man says, those eyes be blue or brown. Less than he's on a scaffold to be hung, saying, darling, I wish to come down. Hand me down my old white hat, it's hanging there on a nail. For this time tomorrow night, I'll ride out on that long, long trail.
Well, let's play an old Stanley Brothers standard, one called Little Maggie.
Okay. Oh, yonder stand little Maggie with a dram glass in her hand. She's drinking away her trouble with a low-down sorry man. Go away, little Maggie. Go and do the best that you can. I'll find me another woman. You can find you another man. What do you think now? I'm going down to the station. I'm going with a suitcase in my hand. I'm going for to leave you to a far and distant land. Go away, little Maggie. Go and do the best that you can. I'll find me another woman. You can find another man. Pretty flowers were made for blooming. Pretty stars were made to shine. Pretty women were made for loving. Surely Maggie was made for mine. Lay down your last gold dollar. Go down, you go watching chain. Little Maggie's gonna dance for daddy. Just listen to that old 5-string ring. Well, the last time I saw little Maggie, she was sitting on the banks of the sea. Had a 44 strapped around her and a banjo on her knee. Oh, yonder
You gotta have an ace in the hole, a secret that nobody knows. Life is a gamble, a game we all play. Need to save something for a rainy day. Gotta learn to play your cards right. You expect to win in life. Don't put it all on the line for just one roll. You gotta have an ace in the hole. If you're headed down a one-way street, you're not sure that's the way you wanna go. In money or love and all the above, have a little more than what you show. Life deals out a surprise. Have a few surprises of your own. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you gotta have an ace in the hole. Get it, Chad. You gotta have an ace in the hole, little secret that nobody knows. Life is a gamble, a game we all play. Need to save something for a rainy day. Gotta learn to play your cards right. You expect to win in life. Don't put it all on the line, just one roll. Gotta have an ace in the hole. If you're headed down a one-way street, you're not sure that's the way you wanna go. In money or love and all the above, have a little more than what you show. Life deals out a surprise. Have a few surprises of your own. No matter where you do, no matter where you go, gotta have an ace in the hole. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you gotta have an ace in the hole. Yay!
I've got wrinkles where my dimples used to be. It's funny what time has done to me. Changed my looks from 18 to 83. I've got wrinkles where my dimples used to be. I won a beauty contest when I was 3. He's pretty, that's what the judge said to me. He was looking at my mom and not at me. Judge had wrinkles where his dimples used to be. All red, that sounds good. Now George used to be a ladies' man, a lover known throughout the land. Now he's older and he can hardly see. George got wrinkles where his dimples used to be. George got wrinkles where his dimples used to be. It's funny what time will do to thee. Change your looks from 18 to 83. I've got wrinkles where my dimples used to be. Yes, I have. since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. I miss your smile, the touch of your hand. I long to know you understand, my buddy, my buddy. Your buddy misses you. I miss your smile, touch of your hand. I long to know that you understand, my buddy, my buddy. Your buddy misses you. Turn 'em up or something. Good face. Here's one of my favorites. From this valley they say you are going. I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened my pathway a while. So come sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true. You're far from the scenes of this valley. Oh, how lonely and drear it will be. Won't you think of the kind heart you're breaking and the shadows you cast over me? So come sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true.
The years creep slowly by Lorena. The snow is on the grass again. The sun's low in the sky, Lorena. The frost gleams where the flowers have been. But the heart
Roger Bays, your food is here. If you're in here, Roger Bays, food. There's plenty of pizza left. If you guys are hungry, please come eat some. Can't take this home with us. Let's go fill up. And Roger Bays, if you hear me, your food's back here, okay? Thanks.
As when the summer days were high,
The sun can never dip so low as in affection's cloudless sky, as in affection's cloudless sky. Thank you.
I hear a low, faint voice that says, my papa and mama's dead. And it comes from the poor orphan child that must be clothed and fed. And it comes from the poor orphan child must be clothed and fed. And it comes from the poor orphan child must be clothed and fed. Savior, lead him by the hand, him by the hand, lead him by the hand, gently lead him by the hand, him by the hand, lead him by the hand. Savior, lead him by the hand, yes, lead him by the hand, till they all reach that glittering strand. Think of those many children now, oh little boys and girls, who once had mother's loving hand to smooth their golden curls, who once had mother's loving hand smooth their golden curls, who once had mother's loving hand smooth their golden curls. Savior, lead him by the hand, him by the hand, him by the hand, gently lead him by the hand, him by the hand, him by the hand. Savior, lead him by the hand, him by the hand, him by the hand, till they all reach that glittering strand.
Check one more time.
Oh Lord, may every orphan bless wherever they may roam. Bless every hand that
Sorry, Alan. We're going to get started here in about 15 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. So if the instructors want to try to start gathering your students to try to get them together, make sure everybody's in tune and all that good stuff, that would be great. And just to make sure that you know, the the students are going to be over here on the side. This is my photo shoots going on up here. Students are on the side. If you all can kind of sit together. Yes, come up here, Tim. If you can group your students together, and they should just have their instruments with them, okay? So, instructors, try to start gathering your students and stuff, okay? You got about 15 minutes. Thank you, Alan.
Till they all reach that glittery strand.
Took a walk around the town. I saw so many empty souls, broken bottles on the ground. Addiction always takes its toll. The sidewalk needs much repair, so do the families there. No one really seems to care. The writing's on the wall, but there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound. Yes, there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound. There's no hope for peace without a piece of hope. How come we're losing by a landslide if we're winning by a vote? There is no place to hide. War makes you humble, yeah, it kills the pride. Fight for life if you don't want to die. Have faith and believe. But there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound. Yes, there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound. Prophecy is coming true. Look around at the world so blue. Jesus, is he coming back? And if he does, will he know you? The spirit can kill the flesh. Repent to feel the forgiveness. Break the curse and then be blessed. And someday we'll be home. I'm going home. And yes, there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound. Yes, there's love to be found. Can you hear the children singing now? Life begins on the playground and it ends without a sound.
I got a barrel of flour, Lord, I got a bucket of lard. Got a barrel of flour, Lord, I got a bucket of lard. Ain't got no blue chickens in my backyard. Deodle-dee, oh, time blue. Got corn in my crib, cotton growing in my path. Got corn in my crib, cotton Yodelity, hop, time blues. Going to hitch up my mule and take a hold of my line. Going to hitch up my mule and take a hold of my line. I'm getting tired of these old hard times. Yodelity, hard time blues. Oh, Mr. John Hudson's on the Stradivari. Thank you. Mr. Charlie Young playing the bass.
Mr. Bill McCall on flat top guitar.
Thank you. Going to build me a shanty, boys, I'm going to settle down. Going to build me a shanty, boys, I'm going to settle down. Get me a pretty mama and quit this running round. Oh, yodelity, 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 yodelity. Oh, Mr. Jimmy Carter on his little banjo. How about a nice hand for Mr. Doug Dorchett and his lady, our sound people? You can't hardly operate with that thing. I can make more money with my pick and plow. I can make more money with my pick and plow. Lord, my one-eyed mule and my good old Jersey cow. Holy yodelity, yodelity, yodelity. Thank you kindly.
Frost is on the pumpkin, the cider's in the keg. Everybody get a partner, we're going to shake a leg. Gents on the left, the ladies on the right. You study all day and you dance all night. Okay, everybody, first you honor your corner, honor your partner, all join hands and circle left. Thank you. Right on down the one-way track, all the way around the halfway back. Swing that pretty gal behind your back. Swing your own and promenade. Promenade that gal about. Swing her in. Swing her out. Circle up for the old dance floor. Take that couple in right there. Right hand across, how do you do? Left hand back, fine, thank you. Four hands across and circle left. Ladies bow, the gents bow under. Break and swing the corner lady. Then you swing your honey baby. Promenade around the ring. Promenade that gal about. Swing her in. Swing her out. Circle up for the old dance floor. Dip to the oyster, through and back. dip for the pearl with the gunnage sack. Gauge the bird, the pretty little bird. Bird hop out, the crow hop in. Crow, take out the crow, put him back in the line. I'll swing yours and you swing mine. Now swing your own. Promenade around the ring. Promenade that gal about, swing her in. Swing her out. Circle up for on the old dance floor. Ladies twirl. One time. Gents twirl. All together, everybody do the butterfly twirl. Break and swing the corner lady. Then you swing your honey baby. Promenade that.
Hey guys, we're going to get started in just a few minutes, but I have a few quick announcements, okay? If you are here and you have family members who have access to cable television or the internet, I wanted to remind everybody that we'll be streaming live on MECC's Channel 6 on the local cable channels, and this is streaming live on YouTube this afternoon. So if you have anybody you want to make a quick call or a text to and let them know that they can catch this, please do. So the links are on our Facebook page and on MECC's website, and it also streamed live on cable. Also, if you're interested in a T-shirt, we have a very limited supply of extra T-shirts that are for sale upstairs in the lobby following this concert. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, so if all of our classes could quickly find a seat in the 2 reserved sections, please.
Promenade that gal about, swing her in, swing her out, one big circle. Face your partner and give her your right hand. Everybody go forward with the right pull by and the left pull by all the way around the ring. Big foot up, your little foot down. Twice around. Twice around. Swing and promenade. Promenade that gal about, swing her in, right back out, circle up four on the old dance floor. Everybody do a little soft shoe, the first gent through on the old corkscrew. All the way around, going around. There you go. Second gent make like a corkscrew too. Oh, you're looking good. Break and swing the corner lady.
All right, everybody, we're going to get started in about 2 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning, so classes should find a seat. And if we could all kind of squish in together here in the middle and not leave any free seats. There's about 300 or 400 of us in this room right now. We want to try and get as many people in seats as possible. We'll be starting in just about 2 minutes.
It's just one page.
This is it? Great. Yep. Let's go ahead and set up for Anna. If I could go ahead and have the Autoharp classes come on up on stage. If I could have Anna and Dexter's Autoharp classes come up on stage, please.
All right, guys, we're going to get started here really quick. So come on in, find your seats. Everybody get nice and cozy and quiet down. Hold on to those instruments. Don't play them. We've had a week of practicing, so let's not play our instruments while other people are up here talking or playing, and everybody just stay really quiet and really calm and really collected. There we go. Hi, guys. How's everybody? Good. Friday of Mountain Music School. Welcome to the 13th annual student concert. We're so excited that you guys are here. You guys have been very impressive, as always, this week. My mind is always blown when I come in and hear people haven't even touched these instruments, and then by Friday, boom, you're playing the concert. So you guys are so impressive, and you haven't failed me this year either. So Tyler's here with me. So we just have a few things to talk about a little bit before we get started. Like Tyler said just a little while ago, we are streaming this live on YouTube and also Channel 6 on the on cable. Also, you can get links on it through Mountain Music School Facebook page and probably the website as well. The Mountain Empire website, yes. So before Tyler and I talk, we would like to go ahead and bring up our president and vice president, which we're so excited to have here today. We have a brand new president, Ms. Dr. Westover, and we are so happy that she's been here with us all this week and came down to the square dance. And Dr. Ratliff, the vice president's also been with us, helping us with the food and all this stuff. And none of this can happen without Mountain Empire and these two ladies. So if you see them in person, you make sure that you thank them. So I'll let them take it over for just a second.
A little shorter. Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. It's been a wonderful week. It's been exciting. I feel blessed to be here and be a part of Mountain Empire Community College and the Mountain Music School. I think that Suella Boatwright Wells would be extremely pleased at the legacy that she's left. We have over 200 students this year. It's the biggest enrollment ever in Mountain Music School, and I think that deserves a round. the folks who have made this possible, there are so many that I wish I could stand up here and thank them all personally, but it would run well over into the actual concert. So I'd like to just make sure that I acknowledge some folks. Mike and Todd and Tyler have done an exceptional job of picking up and making sure that this is an extremely wonderful experience for everyone. I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers, the faculty, the staff, all of our instructors. I know many of you take time off from work to volunteer at this event during this week, and it's just been amazing to see how great everyone has jumped in and helped. Also the students and the parents. Students, I've heard great things from your instructors about how well you've learned, how well you've behaved, and some of them have even been amazed at how quickly you've learned, and that's just wonderful. And for parents, thank you for bringing them and being supportive of the school and the experience. I'd also like to take a moment just to thank Denise Kern, Vicki Rutledge, and Farrell Stanley, who assisted numerous times with some medical emergencies we had this week, and we hope those folks are okay. They stepped right in, just like everyone at Mountain Empire has done. In my experience, in my short tenure here, I've recognized that everyone's willing to jump in and just do whatever they need to do to get things done, and we really appreciate that. So let's give everyone a round of applause. And I'm not going to talk much longer. I'd just like to say that it's been a wonderful week and remind you that we do have a old-time country music program, so when you're ready, enroll in that, and have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Oh. I wasn't going to speak, but he said I'll lower the mic for you. So. I just have one thing to say, and the Mountain Music School is something that's just near and dear to my heart, and I get emotional. But I want you to know that this makes my heart feel good, and I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you.
All right. Well, we have a big list of thank yous to go through, and then we've got some special guests that we're very happy are here today who are going to say just a few things, and then we'll get rolling with the show. So, of course, Mountain Music School could not happen without the support and all the able bodies from here at Mountain Empire Community College. We've had numerous employees from all divisions, from all parts of the college, from the grill, from workforce development, from the library, just IT everywhere in this college, and we definitely want to give a huge thank you to Mountain Empire Community College for supporting us for 13 years. So we're gonna run through this list really quickly, but we want to make sure that everybody gets recognized. So of course, thank you to MECC and all the employees here, Dr. Westover, Dr. Ratliff, Dr. Gilly and the library staff, workforce development, IT, sound and marketing, the Red Fox Grill, thanks to Pizza King this week. We gave them probably their largest order ever, we hope. We definitely want to thank all of our volunteers, but especially Sue. I met Sue a few months ago. I was performing with Sam up in Northern Virginia, and I just happened to say, you know, we're getting ready for Mountain Music School. It happens in July, and this is where it's at, and this is what's so incredible about it. And Sue decided that she wasn't ready to come learn an instrument, but she loved the thought of it so much that she spent a whole week down here with us just volunteering. She drove down from around the Washington, D.C. area and just spent a week volunteering with us. So we want to send a big thank you to her. We have lots and lots of other folks to thank, like the MECC Foundation, the Crooked Road and the Youth Music Initiative, the Southwest Virginia Museum, and Pro Arts. Most of these instruments are loaner instruments that belong to the county arts program, and that is really what makes this possible. So many people come in and they want to try an instrument, but they don't have it, and we understand it's hard to run out and just purchase an instrument last minute. So we're very, very thankful for the Pro Art program, and of course the JAM program, the Junior Appalachian Musicians program, for lending us all these instruments. We'd also like to thank the Virginia Commission for the Arts You want to say some of these? My mouth is getting dry.
Sure. Like I said, we have a big list. We also like to thank the MECC family for the instrument donations and all the other donations that we've had, whether it be monetary, volunteer, or instruments. We'd like to thank Oscar Harris for the Dale Franklin scholarships, which is always, you might not know this, but if a lot of these students, if they're under 18, if they write in essays and apply for the scholarship, they do come here for free. So we really depend on those scholarships and those donations from the community and Mountain Empire, the foundation, and everyone. We also do some extracurricular activities like the outdoor drama downtown, which I'd like to thank them for letting us come do the pre-show, the Carter Fold, the Papa Joe Smitty Festival for the tickets, the Jesse Lee RV Park. Thanks to Johnny for letting us come down there and jam last night. The Big Stone Gap Visitors Center, we had our very first square dance down there on Wednesday, which is a huge success. So be looking for that again. I guess that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday, sorry. All the days are a little mixed up. So it was a huge success. So I hope to see a lot more people down there for that next year. And also the Doc Boggs Festival and the town of Clintwood for letting us go visit the Ralph Stanley Museum. And thanks to Pearson Halls for that as well. Of course, we cannot do this without our amazing instructors. We love you. You guys are amazing. And of course, all of our assistants that come and help, the workshop leaders, the bands that come and put on the concert for these kids every day, grandparents and parents for driving them up here, and of course the students. We just cannot do this without you all. Thank you for being on your best behavior this year, and it's just been an amazing year. So thank you very much. Yes.
All right, well, we have got a few special guests that we want to recognize that were so kind to take some time out of their very busy schedules and come see all the hard work that the students have done this week. So I want you to welcome Miss Adriana Trigiani, Paul Wilson, and Leanza Cornett. So y'all come on up, please. Yeah, sure. These three folks are such strong advocates of everything that's happening in Southwest Virginia and Wise County and Big Stone Gap, and we are so proud to have them, and we are so proud that they're here today to see what we've been doing, and I'll let them speak a little bit, and then we'll roll on with the show.
Yes. Well, I'm so excited because I used to babysit for Leanza Cornett. How about that? So it's a real wonderful thing. And Paul Wilson, of course, he'll speak in just a second. He did such a beautiful portrayal of Lyle Macon in the Big Stone Gap movie. I'm so proud of him. But I'm here today because Mountain Empire means the world to me, Mountain Empire Community College, and you do, because we're in the very spot where American art was born. American music was born right here. American roots music, the blues, right here. And you spent the summer learning, honing these instruments, and it's so exciting for us to come and to meet you and to be with you, and to be with your families, because your families are supporting you in learning how to play instruments, sing, and carry on this important tradition. And really, this is what America really is. This is the beginning of everything that you see here. And the long tradition is the treasure. It's who we are. And as long as we have these kind of programs, and this is an incredible one, and really the mother of them all, we're going to always come back and support you and do whatever we can. And so thank you for having us today and being guests here, because we're really honored to be here. So thank you.
Well, I'm just happy to be home. I mean, this is just... I'm so happy to be home, and I'm happy to have my sons with me visiting Big Stone in this area for the first time in a long time. They were here when they were tiny little boys and don't really remember much of it. And so we're here with my parents who are camping at Jesse Lee's, the campground there. I won't tell you the site number because, you don't want to go knocking, but whatever. But no, they're there, and we're all here in my hometown for the first time in a long time for an extended period of time, and it's just such a treasure. And like Adri said, you know, this is the home of mountain music. And I had somebody tell me, and I don't know who it was, somebody said, you know, bluegrass is coming back, and I'm like, did it leave? Like, when did it go away? Because it's always stayed here, and it's always stayed in our mountain area, and now it's just expanding to this into this perfect little world of music that people are experiencing it for the first time. And you guys, the campers, these students, my sons who are learning guitar for the first time and fiddle, and you know, they're a part of this I don't know, uprising of bluegrass, and I love it. Because this is what makes this community, part of what makes this community so special, and makes it so special for me to be a part of. So I'm just, like I said, to bring it all back, I'm just happy to be home. So thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here.
This is for the parents. Ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle once said that music is the most important art form of all the arts because it stirs emotions and it creates memories. Aristotle was a math teacher, by the way. That's for the kids. Be authentic. Never lose your voice. Be who you are. Music can take you places. You will shine in your own way, as evidenced by these pants. No one else has these on today. Little bit later after Aristotle, in the early 1800s, the Wilson family moved and settled into Powell Valley. My father was born here, as was his father and his father. And today, off of Wilson Road, that house stands. We had the pleasure and the honor, my brother and I, you probably know who Patrick is. He does skits and stuff on Broadway, and he's done some movies. Anyway, he's not here. Thanks to this wonderful lady, Adriana, we were able to participate in an indelible part of the heritage and history and the authenticity of Big Stone Gap that all of you represent, the authenticity of this area. Never lose that, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right. Well, we just have one more thing to say, and then we're going to start with the music. This past year has been quite a difficult year for the musical community in Southwest Virginia, and we've lost some really important people to Mountain Music School. So we want to take a moment and just recognize Papa Joe Smitty and Cindy Grayhar, who both were part of music school for a very long time. But also, most importantly, we want to recognize Suella Boatwright Wells. It was just over a year ago that we were in this room celebrating her life, and so it means so much to myself and to Todd and to many others here to see this program grow. She would be absolutely thrilled to know that we might be pushing the fire code with the amount of students that are here. So thank you all so much. I know how much this would mean to her, and we know how much it means to us. So thank you. A round of applause for them. All right, well, I'm going to go dry my eyes, and in the meantime, I would like to welcome our Autoharp class up here. We had some wonderful Autoharp instructors, Anna Wells and Dexter Ramey, so please make them welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. My name is Dexter, and I taught the melody playing Autoharp. And on your far end there is Anna Wells. She taught the beginning Autoharp. Had a real good time this week. I had a good time with my girls. They picked up the melody playing very well. One thing I want to stress, a lot of people have not or did not hear the Autoharp until this week, till we played and you saw the instrument, things like that. One thing I don't know if a lot of you, if you didn't know this, but the Autoharp was a very important instrument in old-time music, plus country music. It was in the very first recording of country music back in 1927 with the Carter family. So I don't know if you know that, but this instrument was in that recording. There's a lot of groups, coming together across the country. They're trying to bring out the Autoharp as being a very important instrument, which it is a very important instrument. It was once a toy, then just a rhythm instrument, and now people are playing melody on it. So anyway, I'm very proud of the ladies here in my class. And this week I said, we got to come up with a name for our group. They thought of this name, not me. So Lord, help me say it right. May I present to you the Dex Anna Harpies. And the song we're going to do for you is Oh Joe Clark. Everybody ready? Is he? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent job. Excellent. I love seeing all these Autoharps up here. It sounds so good. So next we're going to have Maggie's class, if you guys want to start making your way up here. This is the beginning fiddle class. So, whoop. I've been sitting in with that class too some. So it's been fun. It's always nice to get back in and teach some. So we're going to be bringing them up here. And then just to be on deck, Joanna, you're next, and then Corey, and then Martha. And then we're going for the banjos. They're going to sit down. So as Dr. Westover was telling you, I'll tell you a little bit about our program that we have out through the semester. We also offer traditional music classes throughout the semester. We have fiddles and banjos and all kinds of great stuff. They actually offer them as credit courses. So if you're interested in those, we have plenty of options. Tyler teaches a dance workshop. We have fiddle classes, banjo. I teach a string band class over in Gate City. He teaches a string band class here at Big Stone Gap. So, and if you're over the age of 60, it's free. So I hear. So that's always a nice incentive. All right, Maggie, are we ready? All right, this is Maggie Gatley with the beginning fiddles.
And before we start, I would just like to thank everybody's parents for having such great kids. I'm so proud of my class's progress this week, and they've all been so good. So we're going to play one for you called Ballad, Cabbage Down. All right, guys, are you ready? No. Yes, we are. 1, 2, ready, go.
Wonderful job. Wonderful. And like I said, the fiddle is very hard, and these kids had not even touched it on Monday, before Monday. So it's very impressive. All right, guys, head off the stage. Got more people coming. They want to stay up here and play another one, I guess. You'll get your chance to play it more. All right, so next we're going to have Joanna Osteen's class come up. She's also teaching a beginning fiddle class. She has a big class for hers. I think we've mentioned it, but this is the biggest year we've ever had with a little over 200 people here. It's about 45 to 50 more than last year, which we thought, oh, how are we going to get any bigger than last year? But boom, here we are. So, all right, fiddle players, come on up. They don't want to hear me talking too much, I promise. Come on up and find you a seat. They're going to play you a good little fiddle tune, I'm sure. I've been walking by all the classes, and they've sounded really good all week. So it's hard to get this many people, especially beginners, playing all together at the exact same time, and they've done it well. Jeff, will you come play guitar? Thank you. And that's what's best about playing this music, learning all these tunes together, is that, like, next week they can all have little jams and play together, and people like Jeff can just jump right in there and have and everybody just start playing together. So told you it's a big class. All righty, are you ready to talk? All righty, here we are.
As Todd said, this is the beginning fiddle class. We've had a fun week. A couple goals when we sat down Monday morning and found out several of them had never picked up a fiddle. Some of the goals was, I'd love to just pick it up and play something. And my goal was that we would have fun learning several songs. And I would say we've accomplished our goals this week. They've been a very great group to work with, and I feel very blessed to have been their teacher this week. We're going to play Ballad Cabbage Down. We're going to play it in the key of A, and we hope you'll enjoy it.
Whoa, such a good job. Good job, guys. All right, Corey, you're up next. And then, Martha, your class is up on deck. Yeah, great job. You got the shave and a haircut 2-bit in there and everything. This is another pretty large class. We're lucky. Yep. Everybody just find a spot to stand, and you've got it. Sorry, tongue twist. Let the little folks up front. You might have to get in 2 rows. All righty. Oh. Yeah, scoot down a little bit. We got this whole stage. Kirsten Hobbs has also been an instructor assistant with Corey all this week. So he's been hearing fiddle tunes in his dreams, I'm sure. So here is Corey James.
Thank you all. We have had such a good week. Lots of fiddles. Can you imagine trying to keep all of these guys together at one time? Pearson has helped me a whole lot. I don't know what I would have done without him. We've got lots of different age groups and lots of different, some people only played 2 or 3 songs and some had bookfuls. So we've tried to meet in the middle and make sure that they all learn something new. So one of the tunes that we're going to play for you is John Henry. Key of A. Here we go. Get in the mic so you can hear me. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go.
Great job, John Henry, Still Driving Man. That's a good tune. Good job, fiddle players. Yeah, they do. All right, we're going to have Martha coming up. Martha Spencer's, this is the advanced fiddle class. Is another whopper. We had a White Top Mountain Band come on Wednesday to play. I've designated it as White Top Wednesday. So next year, yes. We've had some great bands here. Yeah, man. We've had some great bands here through the week. On Monday, the instructors got to play, kind of strut our stuff and let them know that we could play more than Bob and Cabbage Down. So we was glad and we always love to play too. So, and it's not every day that we all get to play together as instructors. So we always look forward to this too. So we have jams and stuff, and get together and play for the instructor concert on Monday, and then Tuesday we had Del Jet and Hello Stranger. Wednesday was White Top Mountain Band, and then yesterday we had a great duet called Paper Wings. You have to look them up. They were awesome. Oh, look at them. They're ready. Here's Martha Spencer.
Thank you, Todd. I had a really nice, fun week working with the advanced fiddle class, and we even wrote a tune. It was a lot of fun. But we're going to do an old number here. Maybe get them to sing a little bit too. On one called The Rye Whiskey.
Played cards in England, I've gambled in Spain, going back to Virginia to play my last game. Jack of diamonds, I know you from old. You robbed my poor pockets of silver and gold.
right. That was awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask Joey to bring the beginning banjo class on. Joey O'Quinn taught our beginning banjo students. And while they're getting adjusted, I want to make a couple more thank yous. We've had several folks who have been capturing all the awesome moments that have happened here at Mountain Music School this week. Alan and the IT crew, but especially John Schoolcraft, and we have Tim and Angel Cox with us here today who are taking lots of photographs. So be sure to check out their website and Facebook page and all that stuff. So thanks to them very, very much. Also, a couple of other things. Students, you will get a certificate for this week, but it will be mailed to you due to some weather-related issues today. We are not able to provide your certificate, but never fear, it will be in the mail. And I know what that usually means. It's usually not a good thing when somebody says it's in the mail, but it is. I promise it's coming to you. So be on the lookout for that. And I think everybody is just about seated here, so I'm going to hand it off to Joey with their beginning banjo class.
Thank you very much, Tyler. This is my beginning banjo class this year, and they've been a wonderful group. As the Autoharp class did, historically my banjo groups have picked a band name or a class name. This year we made a change. We all got together and elected a class president, which is Chase from Indiana. So he's our class president this year. And we're going to do Angeline the Baker.
Great job, guys. Great job. It always makes me so excited to see how many banjo pickers there are. This is where I started learning the banjo, so welcome to the good life, really. All right, we'll go ahead and ask Beth Miller to come on up. She taught our intermediate banjo class. If Beth's class could make their way toward the front. I helped out in there a little bit this week. So I think Beth's class is going to play a song, and then we have a bass class that is going to perform a song. We're going to accompany them, so we're going to swap around here. So first a banjo tune, and then a bass and a banjo tune. So.
All right. I'm so happy to be teaching again this year. We've had a really good class. It's just been the 5 of us. No one dropped and no one changed, and that's always a good sign. So this is that intermediate class, and they all came in, and they're all intermediate. They know their stuff. I've just had to give them songs. They've picked it up fast. So I'm really excited to show you what we've came up with. The song we're going to play for you has a lot of different techniques and different things for the banjo that intermediate students should learn. And yeah, so it's called Old Molly Hare.
We're going to have the bass class come up now. There's 9 of us, and it's always so great to be back at Mountain Music School. Such a great year with so many students taken. We're so grateful for Beth and Tyler's class to be playing with us. We're going to play Fly Around My Pretty Little Miss, and y'all, do you want to tell them what our band name is? We're the Bass Joe Zebras. They came up with that, so...
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get our advanced banjo class to come on up. We had 3 banjo classes, which is, some people would think of that as a problem, but I wouldn't. I think that's a great thing. So, Julie Shepard-Powell was kind enough to come back and teach with us again and has been helping out with lots of other activities like our dance workshops. Here they come.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I was lucky enough to have one of the small classes, which meant I got to spend a lot of time with each student, and that was a lot of fun this week. So we chose, I let the class choose, actually, the song, and we decided to do one that comes from a great entertainer and banjo picker by the name of String Bean, who used to play in the Grand Ole Opry and other places around Tennessee and Kentucky. So we're going to do this, and we got Hazy and Sam back here backing us up, so we're grateful for that as well. And I want to say, actually, all these students were in the beginning banjo class last year, and then they came to advance this year. So that's pretty awesome. And it's been a lot of fun.
Great job. All right, we're going to have the Dulcimers up. We're going to switch around and have the advanced or intermediate come up first. And then we'll have Rhoda Jane's class coming up and joining them. It's always a fun class to go by and listen and see what they're doing. Always lucky to get Butch down here. He's a rock and roll dulcimer player. Everybody doing okay? You students are doing so good. I'm so proud of you right now. Yeah, give them a hand. All right, Butch, where are you?
Hey, I think you've heard everybody say that they had really great classes, which as a contrarian makes me tempted to say that these guys were terrible. But they weren't. They were really, really wonderful. We learned a lot about playing the dulcimer. We were right next to the bass class, so we learned a lot about playing the bass. So we learned this little fact this morning. You know, it's sometimes called the doghouse bass. Les explained to us that in his case, it was because he bought his bass without telling his wife. So we're going to do a little song called Barlow Knife for you. One, two, three, four.
Great job. Great job. I love that tune. All right, now we have Rhoda Jane Meadows coming up. 3 more chairs. 3 more chairs. I'm just going to hand it over to you, okay?
Yeah, one could be on this end or whatever. Yeah. Hello. Well, we got our first sign that we were going to be a very special class when they assigned us to the Commons area. And so we decided that that was a happy thing. And our motto, or our mascot for this week has been this Dulcimer. This is the Happy Face Dulcimer. And as you can see, it's done some time, as some of the rest of us instructors have as well. It has been run over by a truck, but it keeps on ticking, and we love that. So I want to give a shout out to just a couple of folks who have not been recognized yet that I have heard. One being the folks who fed us lunch. What about it, youngins? Should we get absolutely? And the second person is Michael Gilley. Dr. Michael Gilley has taken the administrative duties for Mountain Music School this year for the first time, and I think he's done a fabulous job. So please give him a hand. Yeah. And the third person I want to recognize is Leanza Cornett. Adriana, wherever you are, I have one up on you. You babysat for her. I changed her diaper. So it's my claim to fame. I'm very happy to say that. So we're going to do a tune right now that is, it is an old folk tune, good old murder ballad, which is the banks of the Ohio, but we have put new words to it, and this is a prayer, and it's called Good Morning, Lord. And the end of our song is for all you folks we want to give a shout out to. Okay, all good. All right, youngest, hear me? We're strumming in. Ready? Strum. We
Very good. Yeah, good job, Mason. He's giving it to it, bud. Great job. All right, next, if Kathy is up next, and then we'll have Larry on deck. So we'll get a bunch of guitars up here. Are you guys wondering how we're going to get everybody playing 2 songs at one time with all these humongous classes yet? So am I. But we're going to make it happen. There'll be people hanging from the rafters playing and singing. All right, come on, guitar players. Oh, sorry, traffic jam. Always have a great big turnout for guitars. We can always use more guitar players, so nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, let's filter on up here. Come on down. Come on down the end. Oh, drop that phone. All right, if you will make welcome Kathy Qualls.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to say first thanks to the college for giving me this great opportunity to work with students. A professor I had years ago told us that music was the soul's own speech. So I thank God for giving us music. It makes my heart happy, and I've shared my love of music with these wonderful students this week. We're going to play a song that's a North Carolina folk song called Tom Dooley. No program is over unless you have at least one murder mystery song. And these children and my adults like the song Tom Dooley. And I have 3 children, the girls in front, Hannah, Kaylee, and Emma. Well, the others are going to sing too, but they're like our featured singers on Tom Dooley. I want to thank my helper, Ginger Joseph, and I recruited 2 bass players. So welcome to the beginning guitar class, Tom Dooley. Key of D. Everybody got a D. 1, 2, ready, go. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. We instructors, we're going to change order just a little bit. Some of our instructors have important places to be. Sam has got to fly to London tonight, and so we need to make sure that he can get to the airport on time. So we're going to switch up just a little bit and have Sam Gleaves bring his string band class up. They've been here in the Goodloe Center this week working on all sorts of different songs and fiddle tunes, and they've been providing a lot of the music for our dance classes, so we really appreciate that. All right. All right. So, Sam, you want to say something, and then we'll adjust these mics. So this is Sam Gleaves, everybody.
Hi there. So I feel really grateful to have worked with this wonderful bunch of people. They have been so enthusiastic and really eager to learn all week, and I have loved all of our time together and playing with everyone here. They've chosen a beautiful song written by Ola Belle Reed. We're going to play High on a Mountain, and so here we go. There might be a little surprise at the end. We'll see.
High on the mountain, standing
Thank you. I forgot to say that's Johanna Wacker and Rita Quillen singing there. So they did a wonderful job. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, see you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Love you, see you.
Alrighty, back on track now. So we're going back to the beginning guitars. So this is going to be Larry Mullins, and I think John Rushing's been in there quite a bit. So I think are you playing with him? John is, he's handy as a pocket on a shirt. He goes everywhere. So I don't know if he's going to, you've been teaching with Larry, I think. So we'll make sure we recognize him right now too. So this is another big beginning guitar class we're always happy to have and happy to see. Lots of sore fingers from guitars and mandolins. But it's worth it. If you're looking for something to do this weekend at the Carter Fold in White Top Mountain Band's going to be there. So Martha's band will be at at Carter Fold. So go check them out. Hone your skills on this, what we've done on your dance floor this week. All the dance workshop, you'd love the Carter Fold. Have good hot dogs too. Not that you've not had enough hot dogs this week, but if you want another hot dog, they have good ones. So go check out Martha and her family. The show starts at 7:30 over there in Hilton's, Virginia. All right, here's Larry Mullins. Larry Mullins.
All righty. Again, welcome, and we do appreciate the opportunity to be here. I probably as much or more than anybody else, because I just feel truly blessed to be a part of this entire ensemble. And everybody picked a name, so we came up with something really quickly over here. They decided we were all fortunate to be here. So this is the Lucky 13. Maybe more than anybody else. And as they've already mentioned about Papa Joe Smitty and Sue Ella Boatwright Wells, we've lost both of those. And those were two of the, actually, that's where the idea for the music school was born, from two of those people. There were others, but those two really were principal of where the idea was conceived, the seed was planted, and this is the fruition after 13 seasons. So this is what we got. So this next tune we're going to do is one that I don't believe I ever saw Papa Joe play anywhere that he did not do this. And by the way, I did not pick this song, they did. And also we have got Haley over here on the fiddle. She is part of the Miss Ellie String Band, who is named after Sue Ella Boatwright. And Allison on the bass is also part of the Miss Ellie String Band. And Allison's got, she persuaded a young fellow to play with her. So he's not part of the Miss Ellie String Band. But anyway, we'll go ahead to start, and I'll stand where they can see, and hope you enjoy. Ready?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now
With some mighty fine rhythm playing and singing, guys. Thank you. Okay, we're going to have Richard Phillips and Roger Bullock's class come up next. This is the intermediate class, and then Steve Southers with maybe Kayla. I don't think she's here, but Kayla Miller's class will be up after that. And then we're going to get to mandolins. And then the vocal. And then your mind will be blown by all these kids playing together. Another thing to mention this weekend, if you're looking for something to do, if you're still in town, if you live here, you can go over to Bristol to the birthplace of country music. This is their 90th. This is the 90th anniversary of the recording, and they're offering intermission this weekend for 90 cents. So it's a good deal. Get in the museum for 90 cents this weekend if you're over in Bristol. There's always good things to do over there. One of my favorite things is always Blackbird Bakery. It's always a yummy place to go. If y'all are there, you think of me. They're going to play you a beautiful song. I've heard them playing that some during this week. We'll let Richard come up here and speak a little bit. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Todd. This is the intermediate guitar class. We started out at the beginning of the week. In this class, they moved from playing just rhythm guitar to trying to pick out tunes. And no one in this class had really started picking before, so we tried to run through and show them some techniques. And we're going to play a song here for them. We didn't have and I'd like to also thank Roger Bullock. Roger came all the way in from Northern Virginia to teach this class. So I really appreciate him team teaching this with me. But yeah, we've had a great class. We've learned a few songs and learned how to pick them, so that's really good. I heard all the names that the different groups had. We didn't really have official name. I thought we had a name during the week. Roger kept calling us the train wreck. So I thought that was our official name. So. So let's see now. Who's going to sing this one? I forget. Oh, wait a minute. This is an instrumental that we're going to do. And it's actually a fiddle tune that we're going to pick it on the guitar. It's called A Shokin Farewell. Everybody ready? Position. Get your picks ready. Here we go. Ready? Follow this. Nice and slow. Follow my guitar. 1, 2, 3.
All right, we've got one more guitar class that's going to come up here. Steve Souther and Kayla Miller have been working with our advanced guitar class, so y'all come on up. We'll get you settled. And unfortunately, I don't think Kayla is with us today, but she's been here all week, and we really appreciate Steve. He stepped in right at the last minute. One of our other guitar instructors unfortunately had some health problems, and Steve was able to swoop right in on Monday morning and pick up, and we really, really appreciate it. So.
It's good to see everybody out here. It is good to be back. I took 4 years off to go back to school and do a residency. And then one of my best friends got sick while he was on vacation. And I guess 6:30 Monday morning, he texted and said he wouldn't be able to be here. And these are mostly his former students anyway. And I believe if I was to name this band, they came up with a phrase last year called harmonious rotisseration. That sounds like something's being gutted and skinned. I'm not sure. But these would be the rotisserarians, I guess. And Chris has taught them well. He really prepared them well for me, and I thank him. I wish he was here. I thank Kayla, who could not be here today, for keeping them in line during the week. And I'm just really happy to be back. I'm going to tell a little bitty story. Chris sold a mandolin to the woman who became my wife some years ago. Neither one of them told me. I went back down to the music store. My mandolin was gone. And it showed up at my fiance's house Christmas afternoon. It was given to me. I played that mandolin here for one of the first music schools we did as a beginning mandolin teacher. As I'm coming down the hill Monday morning, there was a young lady in my first mandolin class that I guess she felt I was going too fast. She was only probably 9 years old. And on probably the second day of the week, she was almost in tears, ready to leave the class. I don't remember what I told her when she asked if she could join another class. I probably lied to her and said, no, they're all full. Nothing like something a coach would say, oh, you'll do fine, honey, just stick with it. Probably just lied to her. But she was here this year teaching beginning mandolin class. Thank you, Madison. Okay, I'm too choked up to play, so I'm going to let them play. You all ready? We're going to play a little tune. Todd really kind of got excited when I told him we were going to do Red-Haired Boy. Good, a fiddle tune. All right. Are you ready? Just like we've been doing it all week. They're rotisserarians, and the mistake was my fault, not theirs. I played the A part 3 times. But they didn't quit. Get off my stage, people.
All righty. So that was awesome. Next is going to be Madison Childress. She'll be teaching. One of the best things about this camp is a lot of our instructors used to be students, like Tyler, for one, way back when, and Beth, and Maggie, and Madison. They're all students, and now they're instructors. So that's what we want. That's what we want to happen. Let's pass this torch. Right. All right. Whoa, look at all them mandolin players. We're going to stand up. And the bass players, the best thing about being a bass player is you can always find a job. Somebody always needs you to play rhythm, so. They will wear you out, but you always find a job. Wow, guys. Very cool. They've been practicing in front of the Purell soap dispenser in the middle of the hall with a microphone. It's been pretty cool.
We sent a picture too.
Yeah,
They didn't respond.
Oh, really? Well, we sent a picture to Purell, but they haven't responded yet. So maybe Mountain Music School will make it all the way there. All right, here's Madison Childress.
Hello, yes. I want to welcome everybody to the 13th Annual Mountain Music School. We are the beginning mandolin class. My name is Madison Childress, and I've had a wonderful assistant this week, Jeff Dickinson. He's helped a lot, because you always need a runner to go make copies of stuff and all sorts of stuff that you need, helping tune, especially with so many mandolins. We had 15 students, so if you multiply 8 strings times 15, that's a lot of strings to tune in one morning. So, but I do want to mention that I really appreciate this Mountain Music School because I was a student here 9 Mountain Music Schools ago, and I was in beginning mandolin class with Steve Souther, and I was once a student that was able to learn to begin to play, and I kept coming. And last year, I was able to be an assistant instructor with Tommy Freeman, and that really helped prepare me for this class. But I feel very honored to get to teach this class this year, and they have been an absolute, the best class, one of the best classes I've ever had, and I mean that. We have been learning some about the history of the mandolin, and one of the things we learned was that the mandolin was originated in Italy, and it was not referred to as the mandolin, it was referred to as the mandolino. So, therefore, we came up with the band name called the Big Stone Gap Mandolinos of 2017. So, we're going to have the bassists join in with us, and I'm going to let John announce the song we're going to play.
Today we'll be playing Black-Eyed Susie Jane.
Thank you all very much.
Whoa, that was good. That was awesome. Yeah. All right, we're going to get Tommy Freeman up here with his mandolin class as well. Yeah, a smaller class. Come on, guys, let's go. He's sitting down. Let's see, we're going to do Tommy's class, and then Trish, if you'll be ready, you'll be next. And then we're going to have the grand finale. Whoop. All righty, here's Tommy Freeman.
Thank you, Todd. Let me say it's a pleasure to be back again this year, and I think this is my 5th year. And when Todd asked me the first time to come over, we talked about it, and he said, "Did you like it this year?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "What does a fellow do to get to come back next year?" And he said 3 words. He said, "Just show up." So I've been showing up for about 5 years now, and it's been a pleasure. This is the first year that I've got to work with the intermediates, and let me tell you, they was thinking of a name too, and they called themselves the Mandolin Misfits. So, but they've done a good job this year, and I'm real proud of them. I let them pick the song, and more or less have their own head about it, and they picked an old song from right here in this area called the Clinch Mountain Backstep. 2, 3. Thank you very much.
All right, well, we've got one final class, and I just want to say I'm so glad Mackenzie was playing mandolin over toward the end here, and this makes the 3rd week that Mackenzie and I have played music together. I taught at some camps over in the Tri-Cities, and she came to the first one, and really, we struck up a friendship, I guess, and she came to the second one, and then a couple days later, toward the end of that one, she said, "I applied to Mountain Music School and I got in." So we're glad to have Mackenzie here this week. We've got one more class before we do the big finale. We are so happy to present a singing class this year. We've had workshops in voice before, but this year we have an actual class. So, and Trish Wildman was so kind to come teach that, and I'll turn it over to her now.
Well, I've been coming to Mountain Music to the concerts to hear them for a couple of years, and I just became a huge fan instantly, and so I am incredibly blessed to be able to teach here. And it has been so fun. Before I introduce these guys, I've got to give a shout out to my vocal workshop students who were overflowing, and I think most of them came back every day, and were so supportive of each other and so wanted to hear each other sing and learn from each other's learning, and that's such a positive experience. These guys have been my class in the morning, and though we are small, we are mighty. We have had so much fun learning about vocal basics, about breathing, and about resonance, and about communication, and we've learned tons of songs, and it was hard to decide what to do, but one day Tyler walked in with a Gene Ritchie shirt on, and that kind of sealed the deal. We're going to do a medley today of 2 Gene Ritchie songs. One is The Old Woman and the Pig, and then Killy Cranky. And playing the part of Gene Ritchie today is Butch Ross. So, the vocal class of Mountain Music.
There was an old woman and she had a little pig. There was an old woman and she had a little pig. There was an old woman and she had a little pig. Didn't cost much cause it wasn't very big. Now this old woman fed the pig on clover. Now this old woman fed the pig on clover. Now this old woman fed the pig on clover. It laid down and died all over. The little old woman, she died of grief. The little old woman, she died of grief. The little old woman, she died of grief. Wasn't that a sad relief? The little old man, he sobbed and sighed. The little old man, he sobbed and sighed. The little old man, he sobbed and sighed. Then he too lay down and died. Now that was the end of the 1, 2, 3. Now that was the end of the 1, 2, 3. Now that was the end of the 1, 2, 3. The man, the woman, and the little piggy. Killy Cranky is my song, sing and dance it all day long. From my elbow to my wrist, now we do the double twist. Broke my arm, swing and pretty dancing. You broke my arm, broke my leg, dancing Killy Cranky. Killy Cranky is my song, sing and dance it all day long. From my knee down to my toes, how much further can you go? Broke my arm, swing and pretty dancing. Broke my leg, dancing Killy Cranky. Dancing Killy Cranky.
That has made my day. Yes. All right. So we are going to begin making our way onto stage. We're going to try to fit as many people as possible up here. It's been a tradition since the very first music school that every class learns 2 songs together that they can perform together. So we're going to have the basses line up, and then guitars and banjos you can kind of start filling on the stage. and we'll see what happens. If there's room, we might put some mandolins and fiddles up here. I think the Autoharps and the Dulcimers have volunteered to stay in their seats, which we greatly appreciate. So give us just a few seconds to try and get everybody settled up here. We'll get as many people up here as we possibly can.
All the fiddle players, just wait just a second, okay? If we can get the guitars on this side and maybe the banjos on this side, sorry. There's more guitars over on that side, so. And very patiently, we're going to walk up here. Where's the banjos? Banjo players, come to stage right, please. Banjo players, come on up. Like I said, guitars, if you all can kind of stay on that side. Kind of stay on that side. Banjo players are going to be over on this side. Come on up. Hey. Make sure you have your cameras out. This is going to be quite interesting. We're going to bring the fiddle players up, and we're going to put them right here in the middle, okay? Yep, just right here. And you guys can stand. Yep, tall in the back and short in the front. Everybody's in the key of D, right? Everybody in the key of D? Good. Nobody, we don't. I'm sorry.
You did really good, by the way.
All right, everybody, stay quiet and calm. Quiet and calm. Don't want to start a stampede. Where's the mandolins? Where are they? All right, come on up. We have more room up on the stage, actually, if the mandolins want to come up here. Just make sure you have room between you so you don't stab each other, hit each other. You're doing good. You're doing really good. Yeah, we have lots of room right here. If the mandolins want to come up here, have some mandolin players up here.
There's a big old stage back behind.
Alan, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Oliver. Madison, if you can bring yours like right here. We have tons of room right up here. Yeah, everybody quit playing just a second. Just a second. Everybody hold it down.
All right, a special announcement for students. If you have a loaner instrument, after we finish the concert, you're going to take that loaner instrument back to your room where you picked it up on Monday morning, okay? So everybody, loaner instruments, go back to the room after the concert. All right, we're going to keep squishing in here.
That's sad news, Tyler. Don't. But it is true. We have more room up here. Okay. Mandolin players, Uh-oh. Careful. Come over here. Mandolin, Madison's class, Tommy's class. Come right here, dude. Yeah, get up here. Who's left? All right, wait just a minute, All right, we're going to do the Crawdad song first. We got our vocals up here. Everybody quieten down. We're going to do the Crawdad song first. We're going to count it off. We're going to start together, stay together, and end together. Everybody what? Pat your foot. Listen to the bass players.
I'm going to count us off. Here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome. You guys stayed together so well. That was good. Wait, this is the large string band, so that's awesome. All right, so we're going to do one more tune for you all. Thank you so much for coming out and letting us borrow and have your kids for a week. And thanks to the adults for coming. We just appreciate you guys so much. Thanks again to the college. Thanks to Dr. Gilley. Thanks to Dr. Ratliff. Thanks to everyone here that's done so much work to make this happen. Thank you all so much. I know Sue Ella will be so happy. Oh. Yes, will the circle be unbroken?
All right, I'm going to count to 3, and we'll come in on the first note. So 1, 2, 3.
a big hand. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so very easily, very quietly, we're going to walk off the stage. Don't forget, if you have borrowed an instrument from us, just take it back to your classroom and leave it there. Thank you all so much for coming. You guys have done so good. See you next year.